Since 2009, when Bitcoin came into existence, numerous crypto came and vanished. So far, Bitcoin is the most widely known in the world. In this in-depth article, we will discuss why Dogecoin will not fail. When crypto started, a lot of people made fun of it. In fact, Dogecoin was started as a joke and to make fun of the cryptocurrency. Dogecoin is unique in the crypto world. As it was created as a joke, over the years, a community grew up surrounding it. Though Dogecoin never crossed 1 cent per coin until 2021, the Dogecoin community never gave up this crypto. The current crypto world is the real Wild West. Numerous actors are trying to promote their coin and profit from it. So, one crypto community doesn't like another cryptocurrency because of their vested interest. However, almost all communities hate Dogecoin. As Dogecoin gains popularity, some crypto communities become agitated. They argue that Dogecoin is a joke, has no use case, and has an unlimited supply. Therefore, there's no way it will take off. However, people fail to realize, Dogecoin survived all these years even though it had no monetary value. It did not even have a value of 1 cent per coin until 2021. So, from the start, people are in Dogecoin not for money but for the community. Over the years, many cryptocurrencies failed because the community abandoned them. Most people want to make money. So, generally, they buy crypto and hype it. When the price goes up, initial investors bail out and go to another crypto. In the early days, people did it with Dogecoin too. However, later Doge managed to create a strong following. Since then, people are in it for fun, not for money. Because of this vibrant community, Dogecoin survived and will survive. Anyone can create a cryptocurrency. But the real challenge to convince people to adopt the crypto. The Dogecoin community was strong even when the coin had no real monetary value at all. It's why the hatred for Dogecoin and other crypto communities is perplexing. Because they don't see any economic value in it, but they fail to realize that money is not everything for the Dogecoin community. They are in it for fun. The main criticism of Dogecoin is that it has an unlimited supply. That's why it is inflationary currency, thus, valueless. But it's an incorrect argument. Let's compare Dogecoin with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a limited supply. The cap for Bitcoin is 21 million. Until today, around 19 million Bitcoins have been created. It's estimated that the last Bitcoin will be created around 2040. This perception of limited supply gives Bitcoin inherent value. Every day more and more people learn about Bitcoin and want a piece of this coin. But as the supply is limited, the price will keep going up. It's like the diamond industry. Even though diamonds are not that rare, their price is high because of artificial scarcity. People in the Bitcoin community don't even hide it. They want the price to go up to make a profit off it. The Dogecoin was created to mock this artificial scarcity. Dogecoin is not wildly unlimited. It has a cap of 5 billion Dogecoin creations per year. As of writing this article, there are around 135 billion Dogecoin in circulation. At the rate of 5 billion coins per year, it would take another 27 years to double this amount. Then, it would take another 54 years. In the fiat currency world, inflation varies wildly. On the other hand, Dogecoin has a fixed currency creation rate of 5 billion Dogecoin per year. Therefore, each year the inflation rate goes down. Though Dogecoin has an unlimited supply, the actual inflation rate goes down, making this coin deflationary. So, those who criticize Dogecoin for having an endless supply are wrong. They are missing the bigger picture. But, why is there an unlimited Dogecoin supply? That's because the creators of Dogecoin chose unlimited 5 billion per year coin supply for a few reasons. Bitcoin was created with a cap limit. It has several negative implications that Dogecoin solves. It is estimated that until 2021, almost 20% of Bitcoin is lost forever. In the future, we will lose more coins. There's no mechanism to replace those coins. So, what would happen after 50 years? As there will be only 21 million Bitcoins and billions of people worldwide, is there any possibility that Bitcoin will ever become mainstream? In the crypto world, there are no centralized systems. Instead, thousands of powerful computers set up by individuals process crypto transactions. These individuals spend a lot of money to set up and run those powerful computers. These individuals and computers are collectively called miners. So, why will miners process Bitcoin transactions? It's because they have several incentives. First of, Bitcoin senders pay transaction fees to miners to process Bitcoin transactions. Second, miners get rewards in Bitcoin from the network for completing their work measured in blocks. Simple explanation. As time passes, processing Bitcoin transactions would become harder, would require more powerful computers and electricity. On the other hand, Bitcoin block rewards will decrease to zero when the Bitcoin number reaches 21 million. The Bitcoin mining revenue is already negligible. What will happen when the reward goes to zero? At the time, the only revenue source for Bitcoin miners would be transaction fees. Over the years, the Bitcoin transaction fee has increased steadily. The cost is already high. In the future, it will be prohibitively higher. As a result, it would be harder for Bitcoin to become a mainstream daily driver cryptocurrency. Think about it, would you pay a $15 transaction fee to buy a $1 coffee? On the contrary, Dogecoin miners will always get rewarded from the network's 5 billion coin supply. As a result, Dogecoin has a far lower transaction fee compared to Bitcoin. Moreover, Dogecoin transactions are faster than Bitcoin. On average, the Bitcoin network takes 8 minutes to clear a transaction, whereas the Dogecoin network takes less than a minute. It's true that Bitcoin is rare. Most of the cryptocurrencies are designed this way. It's a rare collectible. As a result, it encourages hoarding. People buy and hold Bitcoin in hopes that the price would go up. Then they can sell it for a profit. On the other hand, Dogecoin is designed for spending. Though it's deflationary in the long term, still because of the short-term inflation, it encourages spending. Therefore, Dogecoin is a better cryptocurrency than Bitcoin for real-world usage. For example, instead of keeping money in a bank account, most people invest that money. As a result, more significant economic growth comes from those investments. People do it because of US dollar inflation. At the same time, people buy and hold gold in hopes that the gold price would go up. Similarly, Dogecoin encourages spending, whereas Bitcoin encourages hoarding. The Dogecoin community grew not because of greed but because they believe in it. We believe Dogecoin has a higher probability of becoming mainstream currency because of all the reasons discussed above. Since 2009,
Dogecoin price has been low ever since the local top on February 7. However, a 20% surge due to Elon Musk's recent endorsement has led to a breakout from a bull flag pattern. Now, the meme coin could surge 75% to record levels soon. Dogecoin price attempted to breach its all-time high as it surged 300% between January 30 and February 7. This bull rally formed the flagpole, a basis for the bull flag pattern. The consolidation that followed the explosive rally resulted in a flag. This technical formation projects a 75% surge, determined by adding the flagpole's length to the breakout point at $0.055 or the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. This target puts Doge at $0.095. Dogecoin price breached this resistance barrier on February 24. Since then, Doge is hugging closely to this line, building up bullish momentum for the next rally. Adding credence to Doge's bullish thesis is the super trend and the parabolic SAR indicator, both of which have flashed a buy signal on February 24. While everything seems to be bullish, Dogecoin price needs to hold the support at $0.055. A failure to do so will result in a 15% pullback to $0.047 or the 38.2% Fibonacci retracement level. A further spike in selling pressure could extend the downswing by 20% to $0.037. All in all, this is what you need to know. Dogecoin price breaks out of a bull flag pattern after surging 20%. Doge could surge 75% to $0.095 if it bounces from the 50% Fibonacci retracement level at $0.055. A bearish outcome could evolve if the price re-enters the flag and starts consolidation. If the whole GameStop and AMC situation is anything to go by, it certainly pays to be early when it comes to hyped internet investments. Whilst it seems the sensible people have cashed out their stocks of the above and made a killing, there are still a few diamond-handed warriors holding on, hoping to stick it to the man by holding their stock. However, for those that are actively interested in investing their hard-earned money but seemingly missed the boat with the Reddit stocks, perhaps Dogecoin has piqued your interest. However, you're rightly dubious over a currency that was literally built on the foundations of a funny dog meme, right? So, is Dogecoin just a stupid meme investment or worthy of your money? Can you get rich from Dogecoin? Should I invest all my money into Dogecoin today? Let's try and decipher whether Dogecoin is worth your time. Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency, so it's the same as Bitcoin and Ethereum. That means that it's tradable in the same way, and can be bought and sold at your own discretion as opposed to stocks and shares. Although it started as a joke reaction to the rise of other cryptocurrencies, it has seen an exponential rise in value. People have got rich from buying before the hype. Yes, you heard it. People have indeed made plenty of money from buying Dogecoin, and although it was very much initially intended as a joke currency, if you can afford to put a small amount of money into it, then it might not be such a bad idea. Seeing as it's anyone's guess if it could blow up again. Having said that, anyone who puts anywhere near close to $10,000 into something as high risk as Dogecoin like the chap above is playing a risky game. Charts like those we see in Binance are enough to make even the most amateurish investors just that little bit excited, but what does it actually mean? This shows that obviously the value of this cryptocurrency has skyrocketed, but it's impossible to say if this is a trend that will continue or will simply culminate in a temporary spike as observed in 2018. In January 2018, Dogecoin had a market capitalization of nearly $2 billion. The end of January 2021, its market capitalization was near $5.5 billion. But, you should know that Dogecoin is hyped, which makes it volatile. If there's anything we've learned from this whole stock market versus Wall Street bets, it's that when the hype dies, the money often goes with it. Due to Reddit and TikTok, as well as Elon Musk, the value of Dogecoin has risen dramatically. However, as we've seen with stocks such as GME and AMC, hype can only go so far before people potentially see huge losses. As nobody can 100% reliably predict the fluctuation of stocks, shares and currencies, it's down to your own personal risk assessment to decide if this is a good investment for you. This cryptocurrency is unique from the rest, as it uses the meme Doge, based on the dog Shiba Inu, as its main symbol and in its name. Now, what does a meme have to do with the rise of this cryptocurrency? Basically, it draws more attention. When something is unique, more people get attached to it, causing more people to look into it and maybe even take action. This has been a strategy used in history over hundreds and thousands of years. On top of that, a meme tends to attract more young people, who may have higher risk-taking abilities simply because the brain continues to develop even when you're an adult. The younger the person is, scientifically, the higher their risk-taking ability is. With the attention drawn to this meme and the uniqueness of this cryptocurrency, it stands out from the rest, and therefore, has the chance of soaring over $1. That about wraps it up for the reasons that Dogecoin might go to the moon. Dogecoin is one of my personal favorite forms of cryptocurrency and investment options. I will make sure to keep an eye on this and continue to monitor the growth of it. Now is just the beginning of Dogecoin. As the hype grows, and the word Dogecoin gets stuck in people's heads, it'll continue to grow, hopefully above $1. So, what is your opinion on Dogecoin? Let me know in the comments. It's been going around the Dogecoin community, the idea that Amazon should throw its support behind the cryptocurrency Dogecoin in an effort to drive the value of what is being called the people's coin. It is unclear if Amazon will choose to accept Dogecoin, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in the near future, but with the world's richest man, Elon Musk, recently announcing that his company Tesla has recently purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, it seems like a distinct possibility that at some point in the near future, the ability to pay with cryptocurrencies of different sort like Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum and so forth, may begin to integrate into the mainstream. But, will Amazon follow suit and start accepting Dogecoin and other crypto coins as payments? Well, considering that the value of traditional currency continues to deflate year by year, and considering that the major financial institutions literally print money as needed, and that if all loans and debts were called it, banks would entirely collapse, the emergence of a new form of currency may be entirely replace the existing monetary system in the not-too-distant future. Amazon allows you to pay for products on its website, but cryptocurrency is not one of them. This is a sensible decision, considering that Amazon relies on many centralized structures to function correctly. To openly offer support for a cryptocurrency would have severe implications for the company. To answer your specific question, Amazon will not accept Dogecoin in the near future anyway. However, there may be ways to use your Dogecoin to pay for something for Amazon. There are two ways, in fact. First, you can withdraw Dogecoin to US dollar from an exchange and pay for the product. This method is devoid of the anonymity benefit, though. Second, you can use the Dogecoin currencies to purchase Amazon gift cards, bringing you the desired products from Amazon. In the second method, since the gift card does not necessarily connect to an individual, you can protect your identity while making the payment. Of course, you may have to pay a commission to get a gift card using Doge. However, you can find websites that accept Dogecoin that belong to different categories. Therefore, it all comes down to you to see if the product or service you want is available on those sites. If yes, you can enjoy the top speed as well as anonymity offered by Dogecoin transactions. It may be a wise decision for companies like Amazon, Tesla, and even the average investor, to begin collecting the new currency before the old one is phased out, assuming that ever happens. It's been going. So far, Dogecoin has surged 939% since the start of the year, with retail investors largely behind the market moves. Many investors are shocked that a cryptocurrency that started as a joke and lacks many of the features of other major coins could reach such highs. For many, this is especially surprising because Dogecoin doesn't have a cap on the number of coins that can be mined. Dogecoin's recent popularity has many investors asking for a cap to be reintroduced, but will it happen? And, has Dogecoin ever been capped? Many cryptocurrencies, most famously Bitcoin, place a hard cap on the number of coins that can ever be mined. The idea was that a limited supply will make the cryptocurrency deflationary. While Dogecoin started as a joke to satirize the hundreds of altcoins being released, its creators initially placed a cap on the cryptocurrency. Initially, Dogecoin had a supply limit of 100 billion coins, which was already far more than other major cryptocurrencies allowed. In February 2014, Dogecoin founder Jackson Palmer announced that he would remove the cap and allow more than 100 billion coins to be created to combat lost wallets and various other ways that Dogecoin could be destroyed. However, the goal was still to keep about 100 billion coins in circulation at any one time. The goal for the currency is to keep approximately 100 billion coins in circulation, thus after 100 billion Doge coins are created, rewards will continue at 10,000s each block, Palmer explained. This will help maintain mining and stabilize the number of coins in circulation at 100 billion, considering lost wallets and various other ways coins may be destroyed. But, how much Dogecoin really exists? By mid-2015, the 100 billionth Dogecoin was mined. Every year thereafter, 5 billion additional coins were made available to mine. As of 2021, it's estimated that 113 billion Doge coins have been mined. When the decision was made to allow more than 100 billion Doge coins to be mined, many cryptocurrency supporters were worried that inflation would make each individual Dogecoin worth less over time. Thanks for killing the profitability of the currency. Now it's going to be worthless in a couple of years and never reach the value of Bitcoin or even anywhere close, one user wrote in 2014. But, how much Dogecoin is left? In addition to the 113 billion Doge coins that have already been mined, another 14 billion Dogecoin is yet to mine. In 2021, there's estimated to be a supply of 127 billion Doge coins. Another 5 billion coins are created every year to combat lost wallets. And, most importantly, will Dogecoin get capped again? It seems unlikely that Dogecoin's developers will place a cap on the currency. In response to a recent request calling for a cap to be introduced, Dogecoin developer Patrick Lauder wrote, "We, the developers, are not the Fed, we are not the European Central Bank, we do not meddle with any issuance. We are apolitical and we maintain an asset that has clearly advertised properties. One of those is a block subsidy of 10,000 Doge per block. It is there because we, and those before us, believe that this is necessary for the security of the coin. If anyone promoted something different than what the coin actually does, or has been promising certain price points based on flawed mathematics, then these people should in my opinion be prosecuted where possible, and definitely not be granted a way out by our meddling with issuance." Lauder went on to close and deny the request. So, what do you think is going to happen with Dogecoin? Let me know in the comments below. So far, Dogecoin has surged 939%.
There's a high probability that Dogecoin will reach $1 per coin. $10 per Dogecoin is also likely within this decade. However, it's impossible that Dogecoin will ever get to $100 per coin. Let's explain. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin doesn't have a cap. In order to keep the network secure and operational, there's always an incentive of 5 billion coins per year for miners. By the end of 2030, there will be 180 billion Dogecoin in circulation. If Dogecoin reaches $1 valuation per token, the total market cap of Doge would be $180 billion. It's not that crazy high. There are currently around 18 million Bitcoins in circulation. and it has a market cap of about $900 billion. The second largest crypto, Ethereum, has a market cap of $200 billion. Similar to Dogecoin, Ethereum also doesn't have a coin cap. Over the years, Bitcoin and Ethereum have shown its strengths and weaknesses. Nowadays, Bitcoin is considered as an asset, an investment vehicle to grow money. Therefore, people now buy Bitcoin and hold on to it. The transaction cost of Bitcoin is rising steadily. It's already prohibitively high enough to be useful for daily retail transactions. Ethereum's transaction fees are also high. On the other hand, Dogecoin has promisingly low transaction fees. Moreover, as there are 5 billion coins per year for miners, the Dogecoin transfer fee will remain low. Furthermore, Dogecoin transfer time is 10x faster than Bitcoin. So, there's the tremendous growth potential for this coin. A market cap of $180 billion is not impossible. Therefore, $1 per Dogecoin is not a pipe dream. However, $100 per Dogecoin is quite unachievable. Let's explain. The US has a GDP of around $21 trillion, and China has approximately $15 trillion. If we sum up all the countries' GDP, the total GDP would be $87 trillion. For each dollar increase in Dogecoin price, the market cap would need to rise $180 billion. So, for $100 per Dogecoin, the total market cap of Doge would be more than $18 trillion, greater than China's economy and almost equal to the US economy. It's absurd. Many people don't trust the US government. As Treasury printing money, the government adding debt recklessly, and inflation soaring, many are dissatisfied. They want a financial system that is independent of any government control. That's why over the years, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies became popular. Still, the regular currency has superior use cases and functionality than cryptocurrency. Wider acceptance, faster and easier transfer are a few of them. Our whole economy revolves around traditional money. On the contrary, cryptocurrency is still in its infancy. Only a few people know about it, and it isn't widely accepted. Cryptocurrency is also highly volatile. Nevertheless, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies have shown great potential. But still, it's not enough to replace the US dollar. There are hundreds of cryptocurrency. Every coin has pros and cons. Therefore, it's tough to predict which one will become mainstream cryptocurrency. Even if single crypto becomes the world's de facto crypto, still, there's no possibility that Dogecoin will ever become more valuable than China's whole GDP. It doesn't make any sense. Therefore, Dogecoin will never reach $100 per coin. However, from our experience with Bitcoin and Ethereum, we expect that Dogecoin will reach $1 because it has far more potential than Bitcoin. Even Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk believes that Dogecoin is underestimated. Elon Musk is the founder of X.com, which later became PayPal. Therefore, he knows what he is talking about. There's a high probability that